Alright, so we're back with some more Octopath Traveler, and we're gonna be doing Hanet's Chapter 3 story. Kinda nice that we can always just fast travel to it now that we have. Of course, now we have the Hanet at our party, where the tavern is here. Get out the way. Alright, here we go. Alright, Primrose, good having you for the time being, but back into storage you go. And now you're rocking with us. You're only level 30, man. It was nice having Primrose. I mean, that 2,500 job point boost off of the ×5 off the boss fight did a good amount for us. And here it's Hale. In hopes of undoing your master's petrification, you head the still snow to meet the seer, Suzanne. The story so far, following her master's trail, Hanet made the long journey to Stonegarden. There she talked to Natalia, who was friends with Zonta. Following Natalia's clues, Hanet found her master in the forest, except he had been petrified by the beast called Red Eye. Hanet, forgive this old man for not keeping his promise. The last words he wrote before the curse stilled his hand. In the same note, he told Hanet to find a woman called Susanna. She is a seer, he wrote, and perhaps she can help. And thus does Hanet arrive in the frozen village of Stillsnow.
Oh.
By the spirits, the snowfall indeed people. What is it, Lindy? 'Tis not like thee, the frolicking as a kid. But then thou art a snow leopard, art thou not? For thee, arriving in this white wasteland is like a homecoming. I ain't seen a snow leopard that big before. It doesn't bite, does it? It's a snow leopard.
Cheerily.
Fear not, Lindy is with me. She's a gentle creature, she doth not need no harm.
Really?
She's yours? Funny sort of pet, ain't she? Lindy is not a pet. She is my companion, my friend. Friends, you say, just like us. Her fur's so soft.
Whoa.
And warm, too.
So?
Telling me, doth a woman by the name of Susanna live in here? The old lady?
Oh, yes.
The old witch, you mean? Aye, we know her. Who doesn't?
Now then.
I see. Where am I finding you?
Oh.
See that house with the red roof over yonder? Yep, we've been in there. Ah, yes, I do. That's the old witch's place.
I see.
Thank thee.
Bye.
Of course, say hello to the witch for us.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Lindy.
Oh.
Enjoys the intention, did you? Best come with me then, before they return in with more friends. Lindy is popular with the younger ones, isn't she? Yes, in our village, the younger ones often play with her. Lindy seems to be enjoying the games as well. Nothing warms the heart quite like seeing them smile. Lindy is proud of her, for she liked better than nothing to be stroked and groomed. I can see that. Of course, the young people liked it, and then they buried themselves in her thick, warm coat. I hate you. Yes, what is it? Do you think Lindy would snap at me if I stroked her? Of course not. Will you? Would I ever? Once the younger people had their turn, then by all means. Where are we headed exactly? Where are we dropping, boys? Is there any good items in here? Huntress bow is just straight up better for you. Though it doesn't seem to actually be all that fantastic and not that much stronger than what you have here. Grand Vest is just weaker than everything we have. More plums, more healing grapes. Soothing dust. Ah, there we go. Give me 9,999. I mean, 99 of them. Yeah, sure, give me all of them. Yes, absolutely. Man, not having those blows, because then you lose like all your AoE as your apothecary. So definitely make sure you have all those on you at all times, ideally. What is this crowd?
Listen up.
I have journeyed many leagues to make my fortune told by Madame Suzanne.
Oi!
I implore you, pray open the door.
A pox on 'em.
God's teeth, man, get out of my way.
Tja,
Roast.
what the?
Apologize at once.
Oi!
You won't get no apology out of Alec. He don't talk none.
Honestly?
Has he lost his tongue?
No.
Nay, it's just that Susanna does the talking for the both of them.
Tja.
Oh ho.
Who is that man?
Doubtless.
Susanna's minder looks after her and keeps the riffraff from bothering her, as you might have noticed.
Truth is,
Name's Alex. She took him off the streets when he was a wee sport.
aye.
Saved his life, she did, and he's been with her ever since.
Could that mean?
Old women aren't commonly in need of a bodyguard. Yeah, well, you know, you ain't wrong. They are when folk from far and wide come flocking to have their fortunes. Pain don't sit too well on her, considering how little she cares for company. Surely she doesn't refuse every visitor.
Right.
A funny one, ain't it? A seer who can see the future clear as day, but don't tell no one what she knows. Like turns away from all, no amount of begging or beseeching makes one split a difference.
Ah, yes.
Every now and then, a fool tries to get rough with them, but not. Crack skull for trouble for messing with them. Really.
Curses.
Finding her was easy, but talking to her may prove more difficult. Well, you're probably underleveled for this area, but also usually the story fights are usually weaker on your end. Lizard King Axe, well, that will certainly upgrade your damage quite a bit. What do you take those? Increases lightning damage dealt. Well, that's actually kind of nice for you, especially after just increased your elemental attack, and the only skill you have is Thunderbird for electric, so Soldier Longbow really doesn't get any better. I really can't, like, steal this off of people. I guess my Soldier Bow is somehow still better than that. None of these bows are fantastic, now that I'm looking at them. Like, really, none of them are all that great. Golden hairpiece for the max SP? Oh, absolutely. Because you have none. Obsidian Garb increase your crit by quite a bit. You lose a good amount of speed, but you critting more, especially with how many multi-attacks you have, would not be bad. You're definitely not going first, that's for sure, with that speed cost. Alright, well, maybe we should save on the off chance that she gets wrecked, and then if we have to, you know, get her back on our training arc, we will, but we'll see. Do I even have a good beast like that at the moment? Lindy is pretty mad by this point. All of these three are healers. Yeah, these guys are all like triple attackers, I think, so that could work. You provoke nerd? Oh, he's only 6 strength. We can make that work.
Standest thou against me?
He has a
Then
lot of
be
weaknesses too.
Come in, if thou darest.
Triple attack, triple attack. Well, if he's weak to pole arms, we're definitely in a good position. Oh, he is. Oh, that's beautiful.
Let in my...
Go for the boost into the triple attack. That's a lot of damage.
Let in the hunt beginning.
It hurts, but doesn't hurt enough to stop me from doing this. We have plenty of triple attack breakers as well. That's really good for us. Yeah, I mean, that was supposed to be, what, like a 6 strength fight or something? Like, give me a break. He's a man grown, but still a boy with it. Oh, she actually was going to voice act it. Well, then.
Be a dear, Hannet, and have Linda carry the poor fool within. He'll be catching his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log. How dost thou knowest my name? That's what you want to ask, isn't it?
It's almost like you can see the future or something. So, like, you knew this was going to happen, and you still let him get knocked out anyways.
I'm a seer, remember? Possessed of the all-seeing eye. Or so they say.
Then thou art an oracle. Truly, thou will be able to help.
It's a little early to be going off all of that.
Poppycock and nonsense is all it is.
She said the thing.
Poppycock?
Don't say it more than one. Chill with all that.
A hunter
Don't do
from
me
the
like
woodlands
this.
who communes with the beasts. Not a common sight in these parts. The only one who might fit that description is that hobbledehoy, Xanta.
Hmm?
Him or his prentice, Hannet of the Darkwood. Your age, your snow leopard, your garb. Simple deduction, my dear. The
Well,
trick is to
I
say
mean,
what you
she's
know,
not wrong.
and nothing more, and let the gullible fill in the details.
I mean, she's kind of spitting game right now, at least in terms of all the psychics and whatnot.
That's all Susanna's famous all-seeing eye is, in the end. Well, disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud?
Hey, at least you know, at least you can admit it to yourself and admit to others. And yet still have people come for.
On the contrary, now I know I can trust thee. If thou speakest the truth about this, then surely thou wouldst not speak false of aught else.
Fair befall you, but that Zonta lad raised a clever prentice, and that's the truth. Now, why don't you tell me why you're here?
So we had all this, hey, maybe we should get him inside so he doesn't die in the cold out here, and then immediately, let's just talk for like 10 minutes while this guy's still chilling on the ground. There it goes.
But first, let's go inside, shall we?
There we go. All right.
It seemeth that would be for the best.
What? You only have one bed.
well.
Wait a minute.
That young master of yours has managed to get himself into a right mess, hasn't he?
Mistress Susanna, canst thou help in him?
There is one way.
In truth.
Truth? Ah, now that's a word. You said you trusted me, remember?
If there is the slightest chance of lifting that curse, I will trust whomever I need to. Milady?
Gods take my eyes if that fool hasn't raised a strong and brave young
Oh
woman.
my, what is she doing?
I'd scarce believe it if you weren't standing here in front of me.
I learned from his example, the good and the bad.
Is that so? Can't imagine that would work, but the world is full of wonders at that. Isn't that so, my dear?
It is.
Susanna's alright.
But about the curse.
I am prepared for any trial.
There is but one way to turn stone back to living flesh. And that is to slay the beast that wrought the curse.
Well, I mean, I guess the game logic-wise that works, but that's really unfortunate now, isn't it?
I had feared as much, but it shall be done.
Stay, child. I'm not finished yet.
Don't say that, Suzanne. Trying to get this video dude for
Did
more.
Santa forget to teach you patience?
No, he's almost not that patient.
Mine apologies.
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll only meet the same fate as your master.
Yeah, you know, some petrification resistance would probably be helpful.
And what good will you be to him then?
But I must...
What you must do first is find the means to protect yourself from Red Eye's lethal power.
Yeah, you know, turns out that would probably be helpful.
Tell me, dear, have you heard of the plant called Herb of Grace?
We've got plenty of other herbs on us. Our apothecary does at least, but not that one.
Long ago, there was a beast in these parts too, what turned men to stone.
Well, that's not helpful.
Folks
Why are
here
these
soon
broken?
learned that Herb of Grace could ward off the magic.
Soon learned. How many people did he have to petrify before they were like, oh, maybe this random herb from somewhere can actually help with
I reckon it
petrification
should be
because
effective
reasons?
against Red Eye as well. Herb of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are few ways in. I'll send a layak ahead to show you the entrance to the trail. But know that the forest is a perilous place, and home to many frightful beasts.
Good. That means I got plenty of people to capture when I get there.
You want to prepare well before you venture in.
That's what they always tell me.
I shall. Thank thee, milady.
Don't worry, we're only 10 levels under on Hannett. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
It is my pleasure, dear. In a strange way, that Xanta boy was like a son to me. A vexing, wayward one, but a son all the same. With you being his prentice, it rather makes you my grandchild now.
Yeah, that's how that works.
And what kind of a grandmother would I be if I refused to lend you a helping hand?
Hey, you know, I guess whatever we gotta get in order to be able to help out the master here,
Master
right?
and I are both in thy debt.
Exit the village to the north and make for the White.
Most intriguing.
Why, and I thought if Herb of Grace was gone from this place. Even botanists believed the plant was long extinct. The thing can still grows in these wintry wastes. 'Tis a miracle or near enough. Yes, this is why a true scholar should not confine himself to his office. He knows what great discoveries await in far-flung frontiers. It pleaseth me that thou findest joy in this quest, and yet that Susanna woman, whatever. Well, I was just most impressed to encounter one so wise and astute. And her name, it sounds familiar somehow. I must review my tomes when this journey is over. Really? Well, we just picked up a ton of items from there, so we should be fine. Danger level 37? Well, that should give Annette a decent amount of opportunity to grow here because of the level disparity. So long as I can keep her alive. Capturing people in this area is probably going to be a pain if we do attempt to do so. Well, I do like snow as a feature. Covering my entire screen with it is not great. Computers always tend to when people put this much snow in games. Like, even when I played, what was it, Dark Souls 2 or 3, whenever I went into the snow area, my computer was like, well, time to die. That was a long ago screen, but it died multiple times because of all the snow and whatnot going on. And then I had to redo that part over and over again, so that was great. But we made it happen. Oh yeah, those two in the back are weak to electric. Let's go. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, insta-wiped. Wouldn't happen to be weak to those two. No?
Here we go.
It did lower his physical attack, though. That's for physical defense. Double hit plus second serving can almost break him for me.
Well then.
Ophelia does not have what I need here. Maybe for one? Hey. Fire, in theory? It might just be physical weapons.
My turn now.
It says he's weak. Weaker, at the very least. You know, I thought the skill that would reflect elemental attacks would be good, but like a lot of people don't seem to use elemental attacks outside of like regular mobs. And a lot of the regular mobs, I've never really felt the need to go out of my way to try and like use that skill specifically on them, just because we've had better ways. I don't know why I didn't save my boost there if I wanted the chance to grab this guy, especially when it boosts our chance to grab him. Oops. Well, he's still alive somehow. 11% chance? Yeah, that's not happening, huh? Oh yeah, that was never happening. I would have had to grab him that turn. Ophelia, you can go ahead and say you heal everyone. See at least one chest down there. Alright.
Protect us.
Hey, Lindy's 2.0 over here.
An interesting
There's no lever. It's literally just Lindy 2.0. Well, okay then. You want to just happen to be weak to fire, would you? Oh, beautiful.
I'll not be defeated.
Weak to the elements, huh? Who could have seen that one?
Letting the hunt beginning.
How's your capture rate? 0% even while broken. Well, okay then. I know they still have a lot of HP, and that's probably what that is. Check those, I guess. That's 10 damage.
Bring it on.
Oh boy. Oh well, it looks like she's not doing damage anytime soon. Well, we can save you for Bewildering Grace at least. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. This couldn't possibly go wrong. Don't worry.
Well then.
Luminescence, why not?
Sacred flame shine forth.
Damage is so bad. Your elemental attack must suck. No second serving for me? Well, okay then. Cyrus, do great. Yeah, some tame cats here, you know that. Still only yellow after all that. Capture rate 10%. You just keep yourself alive. I want to keep your BP up at the very least.
What's this?
Coming, if thou
Did you
darest.
really sleep both? You suck so much. You really slept both of them. Lame. Arrow sword or rain of arrows?
Raining arrows above.
Are you? Ah, whatever.
Here goes nothing.
What do you mean you missed?
How do you like this?
Well, here's something that won't miss.
Here we go.
Got the patience proc. And we have full
Down to
boost.
work.
They're both broken, so they can't get rid of the only way we job points times 5 first roll of the video. Let's go. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Finally.
Letting my arrow
A little
fly
bit of
true.
luck for us. That never happens. Beast Lore capture max 20%. Like, he's not that low, but still. Man. And of course, those two are asleep still.
Here we go.
Purifying Seed, yeah. Why is Purifying Dust so expensive? I mean, it's the most expensive of, like, our entire set of concoctions here. And it's not even like, you know, damaging or anything. Wow, that ticked for almost 1200.
Here goes nothing.
Iris is still asleep. Dust plus Nox
you like
Roots.
this?
Let's go ahead and burn some of that off. Another poison proc.
Come in, if thou darest.
Hunter skills,
Raven
disappear
arrows
shielding
up on
here.
them.
We know with only doing 1 damage. Something tells me we're not getting rid of those guys with the net. You
Here
guys
goes
are
nothing.
still sleeping. Jeez. Alright, we already got the job points times 5. Which is good enough for me as far as I'm concerned.
Come in.
Alright, this is
Nothing.
20%, 30%. This is probably about as good as you're getting in it. 7 strength, double sporific claw. Damage plus a status effect? I think that's our first beast that actually had access. It eludes me. Rip. Well, he's still more HP to lose. Oh, what the? Okay.
You cats.
I am
I am sorry.
Oh, oh, okay. What? Wait a minute. Okay, well, Ophelia, I
That's
need
what I'm
you.
here for. You cats.
Alright, well, she could grab both of those two. Wait. Bruh.
Try
Alright,
this.
use that. That did no healing at all.
I'll do my best.
Okay, then. Revive, use your PP so they at least get some level of HP back. You healed
Feels
yourself, you piece. Why must you be like this? Alright, well, go ahead and get rid of that
How do you
block
like
then.
this?
Alright, he's broken, he's poisoned.
I'll do my best.
That last skill allowed him to heal up a bit
Let your
more.
wounds be healed.
Not that we went and did a whole bunch of damage to in the beginning,
Fly
but
and true.
I guess that works out. It gives time for Hanette to go ahead and build up BP for the
Bring
time
it
being.
on.
Although I guess I can always feed it to her with the concoctions. Although I need to get this guy's HP lower again now. Why are you so tame?
Course of action.
Cyrus, don't kill it now. The poison might kill it now, though. It did.
Bring it on.
Well, if the poison didn't kill it, then surely it has to be low, in which case this might be the last attempt to get it. And since the pomegranate, we have like infinite of those.
Try this.
Alright, hit it. This is like your last chance here now. What? And the poison
Try
got him.
again.
Rip. 600 job points from that fight, times 5 OP, baby. The actual reason they use dancing. That gets me Panther's Dance. You can keep dance for the time being. Apothecary, you're still working on your divine. You're just waiting on a second class to level up. Not Cancer Hanette though. Alright, I see you. And you're just waiting on a second job class. Although, you should have new secondary support skills. Do I give him 500 HP for the revive? I would say yes. Resist elements, I mean, that's still pretty good. Patience, second sir, all of those are pretty good for you. You got anything better in here now? Not really. You got what you got, fair enough. You didn't have patience on you? I guess I just never decided to give it to her. Hang tough would be good for you. Saving grace. The hang tough's probably better than saving grace. The 500 HP is kind of nice though. Although hang tough, that way you can stay alive to make sure that we get the heal off. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Now, let us hunt him.
All right.
Here goes nothing.
Well, we could definitely break the tiger at least. That's only gonna hit once if I do it. All of these only hit one time. It's so late.
How
I
do you
guess it
like
makes
this?
sense though, so that way you're forced to use the single target ones to get the better rates and whatnot from it. You, for the time being, I mean, I guess you can use wind just so that way you hit both of them, but also get a breakdown on the bear here. Where the ladies at? They'd be running towards them. I mean, you know, as far as TikTok was concerned, right? I mean, we're not the ladies picking the bears, so where all the... This guy must get all the ladies. What a wild place that is. I guess we can just get some breakdown.
Letting my
Got the
arrow
patience
fly
for
and
Huck
true.
ourselves. Alright. As soon as I throw on patience, immediately rewarded. You'll love to see it.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
Come in, if thou darest.
Still not weak enough for me to capture just yet.
Here goes nothing.
Well then,
Can you collect anything good?
if you don't mind.
Oh my, of course you failed. It sounded like you had a 70% chance or anything. Ow, the Ripper. Really? Rip?
I'll not be defeated.
Well, good thing we gave Hangs off the Cyrus, because he absolutely would have been dead there had we not given it to him.
Bring about a
That should
miracle
pull heal.
soon.
What next?
Alright, well, we know you can break. Just rain of
Bring
arrows.
arrows up on them.
Of course, you know you actually have to land one of those hits
What's this?
for a kick. Well, that kill, it's not boosted. You are poisoned, though. Whatever.
Here we go.
We wanted the bear anyways, Copium. Dancer skill, can he hit us? All of us he can he? That could lead me to instant death as a result. Maybe let's not.
Here goes nothing.
Although if I break him, hey, there we go.
Well then,
He's still in yellow.
What's this now?
Cyrus, continue to do Cyrus things.
Great inferno to scorch the land.
Come in, if thou darest.
Alright, he's in the red. He's stunned down. 93% chance. Oh, okay, then he's so much easier. His counts as a stave attack
Thou
for
didst fight
everyone?
with courage.
That's different. I would not have expected him to be considered a stave attack. One would have thought, I don't know, slash at the very least. Or like, you know, swords, daggers, something along those lines. We're in whiteness as far as the eye can see. It's colder here too. The wind comes to the bone.
Come on.
This way. He actually spoke. He said a thing.
Now then,
That's great. A secret path only the mistress knows. It leads straight to the heart of the forest. Out there, the snow never melts. It covers landmarks and makes every direction look much like the other. The herb of grace grows somewhere deep in the forest. But be wary, many dangerous fiends lurk within. That's why Susanna keeps the knowledge of this path secret. So you do speak as well as any man. Only when I have something to say. It do be
Thanks
like
be to
that
thee.
sometimes. Will that more people in this world follow the same principle? Good luck with that, innit? Go careful. I've not seen Susanna look so happy for many a year. Pray return safely that you might bring her more joy.
thou hast my say.
I shall. I owe her that much and more. I will prevent. All right. Every time. Alright, well, knock on that chest. At some point, I'll just have to do like an off-camera run and just grab like all of those chests, because I can't imagine everybody wants to see me just run around the world for like an hour or something just to grab all of those. Maybe like show off at the loot at the end of it. That could work, I guess. Like at the beginning of a video after I do it, something along those lines maybe. One block, weak to Electrica. Needs you or weak to swords. May as well check out the honey bear? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, yeah, multiple times there.
Now,
So far, the damage output from these guys isn't too crazy. Do this just to guarantee the break on
Here goes nothing.
Mushroom Man down there. May as well check axes on them? No? Okay then.
I'll do my best.
Presumably fire, you know, based on the setup. What we got, I mean, they're tumbleweed, but alright.
Come in, if thou darest.
Did we get a double patience proc there? Is that what that was? Oh, did we just throw down the arrow storm? Jeez, that damage is pathetic. I know she's
Bring
like
it
10
on.
levels under, but that is just... That's just a big old yikes. Check daggers on them? Yeah, I didn't think so.
I'll not be defeated.
Merchant skills, check wind. I mean, it's a double weed, right? Wind, apparently, of course. Well, you don't have access to wind, so I guess just throw down some more light.
Here goes nothing.
Go for it. This could possibly go wrong, Copia.
Who knows what awaits?
Okay, that's not job points down. It's fine. It's Octopath. Well, that's cool. Nobody actually got poisoned. Okay, there it goes. Now it actually applied it. Great. That's... I don't think I have any actual sword user in our set here. We do not. What's the capture looking like? 62%? Probably boost that to like 100%. Restore great health. I already have HP restores. Like, I really don't need that. Your skills are not great either. Well, okay then. Frog King? Nah, you're only single target. I guess just buff with the inside. That was what, like triple boosted or whatever? It still only got 200 damage?
Here
Yikes.
goes nothing.
Big yikes on that one.
Who
Go
knows
for the
what
Bewildering
awaits?
Grease.
What's the
Defensive.
idea?
Why are you like this, Elephant? Why are you being like this?
nothing will quiet the storm.
Break the shroom yet again.
Here I go.
Alright, surely you can get rid of them now. Like, come on.
The winds of fortune.
There we go.
I hope I grow more able.
Elephant levels up from that? Sure, I mean, I'll take it. Cyrus is definitely running out of SP now. Not that we can't just feed him more. Alright, all of that was just for a single chest. Feels bad, man. Kinda surprised we haven't seen like a mimic or something so far.
Can't we settle this?
Who are you? Weak to bows, weak to
Here we
pole
go.
arms. Frostwing Serpent and a Howler. Well, of course, I don't actually have access to pole arms at the moment, so weak to axes by chance? Nope, none of them. Alright then.
An interesting dilemma.
Surely electricity, right? Sure. No? Fire, I guess
What
then?
next?
Surely arrows then. The owls, yes.
I'll do my best.
And flyer, even better. Try wind? I mean, they're all flyers, right? Apparently wind is good against flyers? I mean, I don't really understand that logic. I'll take it. It's just kind of strange, but sure, why not? Doesn't look like you're gonna be weak to fire then. It looks like maybe swords or something for the owls. If they're gonna live through that, they must not be that strong. Ophelia gets the act after this. She can heal us up to full if need be. Ow. Job points times 2, okay.
I'll do my best.
Alright, go ahead and just heal. Connect, can you grab this guy? He's broken. You're not max boost. Wind Slash, it gives me access to Elemental. And you got 5 uses. Do I really need infinite healers? Probably not.
The hunt endeth.
We have 2 other healers there, and I think they might actually just be better, so. Cyrus, still working on Ultimate. You're just waiting on secondary class to open up. You're waiting on a new secondary class to open up. Healing Great Punch, sure, why not? AoE heals as regular items. That just leads us back where we were. How convenient that every place just has a fire trail that leads you straight to your objective, huh? Weak the swords? Yeah, I had a feeling that'd be the case.
If thou darest.
Of course, I have access to no swords between any of my party. Wow, that's something. Something you don't see every day. Well, we just got somebody that's good with wind, so yeah, sure, why not? Show them off at the very least. Single target. Of course it wouldn't be AoE. Why would it be AoE? Of course not. Yeah, right. Alright then. Concoction. Well, we definitely have access to wind AoE. Floor's physical defense. Yeah, sure. Cyrus, you can just continue to do your thing. The owls are pretty weak, so they'll be going down relatively quick. No patience procs there. If you insist. Alright, Serpent, you're gonna hit one with block. Even better.
Alright.
I guess we go for the dance now.
Who knows what awaits?
Your defense weakened. Great. Job point size 5. Let's go. SP reduced to 0. You know what? Not even bad.
What's next?
Now we actually have to win this fight, though.
I'll not be defeated.
Job points times 5. Let's go.
The winds of fortune.
Breaks the last tumbleweed. The other 2 are going to be able to attack next turn. No patience procs for me,
I'll do
of
my
course.
best.
And then if you could just take a little less damage, that'd be great. It cost me all of my SP, but I did manage to get that times 5, so. Killed that all through his break. We really gotta get you a way to get SP back better to yourself. No, this one gives us like 50 or whatever. Stores SP, but that's for everybody. Or no, this is just a better up SP heal. If we're gonna do that, we may as well make it for everyone.
Try this.
30, so garbage.
Here we go.
And it costs Soothing Dust for that. Although I guess it's Essence of Plum.
Try this.
Ah, well. I've seen better. Listen to that. You have access to ice. I mean, I guess I can't be too surprised by that fact. Capture 100% through block. Oh yeah, because these guys aren't fantastic for just grabbing. Alright then. Well, you don't really have anything better. I guess go ahead and just baby rage out and you managed to get one. Go out a stronger heal wound.
Now,
Cyrus, you have SP now that we gave it back to you. So do the thing. That is 0 damage.
bring it on.
I really don't have access to a single sword. That's crazy.
How do you like this?
Probably should have just went for the damage, and I might have been able to kill him before he could do more.
Great inferno to scorch
Or
the
not.
land.
Still had almost 1,000
You
HP.
should have studied harder.
We were able to capture him so early, though. 870 job points. Oh, it's so good. Job points times 5, baby, all day, every day. Every day. Some might even say. Alright, so that's the boss fight setup up there. Is that all the chest I can get? Rock cleaver. That sounds like it would be an axe. And it is. A lot of crit, a lot of physical damage. I'd lose all of my mental attack though if I took it, so let's not. For you, on the other hand, it might be worthwhile. Now it's just straight up worse than the bear. Okay then. Lizard King axe is probably better. We have a lot of axe access because reasons. I took one step. Alright. Great. Tweak the fire, huh?
What next?
Well, I don't have anything for swords, is the thing. I guess go ahead and just use our serpent. Not really of a fan of our serpent. I was kind of. If he was AoE, I think I'd be alright with it. But it's signal target and like meh wind damage to that too. Like, I just don't know, man.
How do you like this?
An interesting dilemma.
Yeah, save that for now.
A great inferno to scorch the land.
I'll do my best.
Alright, Ophelia, do the thing. This is like your one time to shine with wind damage here.
All right.
Forgot we didn't break that guy in the back. That's okay. That's what we have more dust.
How do you like this?
Now he's not attacking anybody next turn.
Here goes nothing.
Alright. No trolling here.
Who knows what
Keep them
awaits?
times 5's coming. Strength boost, sure. Tempest Towels, okay. Job points times 2. Hey, it's not times 5, I'll take times 2. I can live with times 2, we can get rid of these guys. In that boss fight, though, I'd really love the fish for that times 5 if possible. Whether or not it is a different story. Surely you can get rid of one of these guys with that much boost. Or not, jeez. How do you just barely clear with all that boost and being a summon? Did you really just live with 1 HP?
Bring it on.
I get patience, nerd. Getting killed, second serve. Really? He lived through that? Really?
My turn now.
I don't believe it.
A wind is coming. I hope I grow more able.
266 job points. It's not 800. Right every time. $4,600, 4,000, 5,000, except you already have your ultimate skill for that class. You're waiting on your ultimate skill, you're waiting on your ultimate skill, and everybody's just waiting on ultimate skills. 5,000 job points, man, it takes a minute, I'll tell you. Definitely a lot quicker when our Bewildering Grace goes off well, especially in boss fights. I should have went up first to grab that chest, that's why.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Well then,
You know the drill. Of course they have just enough block to be annoying. Everybody just levels up at the very least, so I don't really need to do too much in that regard, so I get ready for the boss fight as a result, so that's kind of nice. And just regular damage.
Inferno to scorch the land.
Bring it on.
Concoction, win the break
How
all
do you
the
like
shields.
this?
Most of the shields, that is.
What next?
Lindy on the off chance that she gets a sweep sword attack. Hey. Didn't get it. Alright, Cyrus, get rid of it.
I'll I'll do my best.
Got rid of some of them. Not everybody I wanted, but some of them.
Letting the hunt begin.
Second serving.
Here goes
Hey,
nothing.
picked them.
Who
Oh,
knows
time's
the
high.
ways? What's the big
Developed some
idea?
mist. Okay. What? Double toxic. Oh boy. Oh, good. Double patience proc. Good. Get me out of here. I probably should have just used capture just to grab him and get rid of him, just to guarantee that he's not able to get another attack off. But you know, you get enough second servings and it'll work. I'll grab the chest. That's what you gave over here for. Soulstone, Shadow Soulstone, a little bit more access to the dark. I probably should be using more of those in the Lost Nights than I am. Especially to cover some of the weaknesses with some of the setups we have going on here. I just kind of forget to, you know? Wind, everybody's pretty much weak the wind. Alright then.
How do you like this?
Not Mushroom Man over here, but he's also not that strong.
What's this? What's this now?
Everybody's got to go in and Cyrus, really. Do we want to break the shroom, or do we want to break the circle? And the shroom might try and heal people. Let's not say we did.
Letting
We
my
could
arrow
just have
fly
a net
true.
capture just to get them out of the way. Of course, their HP is still too high for the time being. Go for Lindy for the breaks.
I'll do my best.
And this will be enough to guarantee the break for you.
What's this? Nothing will fight.
That's a lot of damage.
My turn now.
So was that poison. Shit.
The winds of fortune.
Not enough to
What
clear
next?
anyone there. Alright, Lindy, another sweep if you will. That was, and for 2
Here we
boosts,
go.
that is just such bad damage now. Like, yikes, that is bad damage. Who's the most annoying? I guess you're pretty annoying. Can't take you. You heal, but we do so much damage it won't matter.
The winds of fortune.
What is the logical
Cyrus, just go ahead and get rid of him. He just healed, so it doesn't surprise me that he ended up living through it. Do we just go for the 62% chance for essentially an insta-kill?
Bring it on.
well, can't be too mad if it works. Second serving, there we go. Cyrus, you can break him if he doesn't outright just get wrecked for this.
Here goes
Mushroom
nothing.
lived, of course he did.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that only got 3 levels so far from going through this area, despite being like 10 levels under. That's kind of ridiculous, honestly. I gotta get more medium inspiring forms. Why would you use like 5 of those instead of a medium? It's so that I have access to the better SP restoration inside the boss fight. Probably still could have done it a better way, but right now it works. That just saves me SP for the time being. Okay, everybody's HP, SP basically full. Go ahead and save. Is there any skills we can get right at the end here before we go into this fight? Oh, really? You're one off? Not that I really use that ultimate skill like that. Yours might have been nice just for the bow attack on everyone. And you're just waiting on secondary class. Alright, well, if that's the case. Was that a chest back there, but I wasn't able to grab it because of the boss fight?
This is all I need.
I had a feeling it'd be a flyer.
A dragon? This place is a dragon's lair?
Apparently so.
I have heard the legends, and Master's tales too. but to see one in the flesh. I scarce imagined this day would cometh, but cometh it has.
Grandma, you failed to mention that there was a dragon here.
Ah, yes. Did I ever tell thee about the time I went dragon hunting in the Cliftlands?
4 times now, and the tale getteth longer with each telling.
Oh, called out. I'm hoping that there's like secret job classes in this game. I'm not convinced so far that there is, but it'd be cool if there was.
Is that so? I suppose each time I remember more of the thrilling details, eh?
Master, this world is not big enough for all the giant beasts thou hast huntedest.
Thou believest me not, and yet I really did.
What in the... Stopping this!
Why? Do I smell so foul?
'Tis not thy smell.
Oh, art thou blushing? Do I embarrass the... Ah!
Oh my, Annette.
Don't been a fool.
Must you always be so tsundere? Jeez.
If
Words.
thou insistest. But listen, my girl. Hunters fighteth many kinds of beasts, some so wondrous and astounding thou canst scarce imagine them. When thou art older, thou too will have tales that no one will believeth, but thou must still keeps them. Some will haunt thy dreams, some will maketh thee snorten with laughter whenever thou recallst them. But let me tell thee this, Honnet.
What is it, master?
Even when thy tale is so improbable and fantastic that not one man thinketh it the truth, thou canst tellen it to me, and I will believe every word.
Wow.
Thou shalt hear in this tale, master, over and again, until thou beggest me to stop, just as thou didst to me.
Well, glad that. What a heartwarming reason to do it. The dragon scales are impenetrable. Well, that's great. The dragon stands majestically before
Here we
you.
go.
Well, at least we know he's weak to light. I do actually have access to light thanks to my apothecary
How do you like this?
and, of course, Ophelia. But we actually have a realistic way of breaking him here. You can just go ahead and scout weakness. Sure, why not? 65k HP. Weak the bows. Alright, well, that works out for us. You can go ahead and spam your light. We have Holy Stone, so we can definitely break this dragon.
Letting the
And I
hunt
think we will,
begin.
because I don't know if I want a dragon attacking me. That just doesn't sound like a good time.
Trying this.
Impenetrable scale. Impenetrable scales these nuts. That's what that is. Alright, we'll go ahead and keep finding his weaknesses here so we can bully him much harder later.
My turn now.
Swords. Swords against dragons makes sense. Reflective Veil, maybe? Honestly, for this fight, you might actually use a decent amount of magic. I forget if it stays forever or if it's just until the turn that you use it. Well, we can do that on you on the off chance.
What next?
You're not really gonna do anything. I can't be how to train your dragon. Feels bad, man. Weak to thunder, potentially? I mean, it's a dragon. Oh, it's not Dark Souls? Oh, okay.
Alright.
Then. Even though dragon's a big, even though thunder's a big meme in Dark Souls for dragons, but sure. Weak to axes too. All right, we got this dragon's number right now in terms of weaknesses here. Maybe ice? I kind of doubt it.
Cool off.
Nope. Also, okay, we got this guy's number in terms of being able to break it. He's wounded and grows weird. Dragon fire? Ha ha! He does use it. Oh, get reflected, nerd. Oh, we are so going reflect build right now. Although we kind of need the heal after that, but we can absolutely do a reflect build to beat this boss. Like, just place reflective veil on everyone.
Letting my arrow
Or
fly and true.
who was it? It was Osiris's? No, it's skills that can only be used by one person turn AoE. Who had that skill? It was Primrose, wasn't it? Oh, that Primrose's with that divine skill plus Ophelia's ability to give us Veil would actually kind of just cheese this boss. Because if it's just going to use Dragon Fire in order to AoE me down harder, that would be 4 reflections, and that would hit him for what, 1400? So that'd be like 6k a reflection if he kept using Dragon Fire when he has 60k health. It'd still take like 10 turns if you're just going based off of purely reflection damage, but still. Here we know axes work. Do you have a beast that does this? Oh yeah, we got triple attack on Frog King here. That'll work.
An interesting dilemma.
You do also have axes. Well, what do we want to do here? You don't have second serving.
Bring it
Based on
on.
turn order here, we will be able to break his shield yet again before he can attack.
Letting the hunt
Got the
begin.
patience proc on Hanet at least.
All right. Let's get
And
down
your
to
divine skill was items, unfortunately. Items is kind of lame, low-key. You know, I was kind of hoping it'd be a little better. Once we get much better items, it'll become better and scaled better as a result. But until
What's the
then,
logical course of action? My focus is unparalleled.
well, you're covering your ice weakness at the moment. You have 60k HP, although they probably... this one's turned AoE into a single target. I mean, it'll work for Ophelia right now. Sure, why not? This feels like it's going to be a meme, but
Sword of Learning.
Ophelia's magic will be focused on a single target. And I guess you go ahead and just boost and then give our Frog King a bunch of damage. Hopefully. It wasn't fantastic damage for how much boost I did there, but sure. Cleric skills, we went ahead and do Luminescence, so that way it gets targeted to single target. 1,000 damage. That was not even worth it.
Letting the
Alright,
hunt beginning.
glad we did that experiment. Let's not say we did again. Do we just go for another one? And we can use them for breaking purposes. So, I guess let's go ahead and hit him with our axe. We've had stronger turns. Unfortunately, Ophelia kind of let me down a little bit there. That's okay, though. I've seen worse. Feels bad. Alright, Cyrus, let's see. 800. It
Letting my
definitely
arrow
feels like
fly
he's a
and
bit
true.
more magic resistant than physical. Which you think would be the opposite because it's a dragon, but sure.
Here goes nothing.
We're maxed out on BP. He's not close to death yet, so I don't want to get wrecked with Bewildering Grace. We could throw this on Ophelia. I mean, if that's the one we're giving the damage to.
I'll do my best.
We can always just give it to Cyrus later. And that was Luminescence we did that with last time. 780 with only one boost. I mean, that definitely was a damage increase. Alright. Looks like he's always going to do Dragon Fire after we break him, from the looks of it.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Decent healing, especially since we increased her attack. We need you just to break. So, for the time being, it's probably going to be our best break, is just going Blizzard.
Tempest of Ice shall reign.
Sorry, it's a 10 block.
Bring it on.
That's so gross. We at least have double hits. We do have one triple hit with Curious Bloom on the Steed. Why does that one hit 3 times as opposed to the other ones? Not quite sure, but it
like
does
this?
for those reasons. It would have been better just to go for the axe for the extra damage there, I guess. Go ahead and make sure we break him again before he can do things to me. By that I mean he's still gonna get it, unless I get the patience proc, which I did. I don't have any multi-hits, so this, if we're gonna break him, this is the way it's gotta go.
Now, what can you do?
Alright, Cyrus. And now his ice weakness is available, so this is gonna hurt.
The tempest of ice shall rain.
Kinda would have hoped for a little bit more damage there for him, but it's alright. For you, I guess just get your summon out here. Should have summoned that much early. That did 0 damage. You are just gonna go ahead and... Can I even leg trap this guy?
Better than a snare.
I'll try it. It landed it, but he still gets to go first next turn. Well, okay then. Well, that kind of, you know, defeats the whole purpose of that, but sure, yeah. Go ahead and give Cyrus his damage upgrade, I guess. Unless I can maybe weaken this guy a better way. Fuses, lowers elemental defense. Yeah, that probably would have been helpful. Dust. There's no way I can give people BP. That's not the worst idea. Do it with the soothing dust so that way everybody gets it. Yeah.
Try this.
Swept away. Excuse you? He just stole one of my people. Are you kidding me? What is this? He just stole outfit? Is it only for like a turn? Is it 2 turns? Like, okay, that feels like hacks, but yeah, sure, why not? What? In what world?
Raining arrows up on them.
Low rolled and still managed to miss a hit there. Feels bad. We're still gonna be able to break this guy before he's able to use his turn. But what do you mean you... Oh my... You suck so much. Yeah, go ahead and just heal more. It's half cost, so I should just be using it instead of just regular heal wounds.
Letting the hunt
Patience
begin.
proc. Go for another rain of arrows. Or we do a take aim. Honestly, a take aim for 8 turns, everybody having accuracy, that
Never
really
miss.
works. Makes it so Hanet will stop missing, hopefully, in theory.
The tempest of ice
I wonder if we
shall
break
rain.
him right here, if he just auto comes back as a result. Still looking like a no so far. Alright then. So he just takes one of my people out of the fight for reasons. That's so not cool, but sure. Alright. Give Cyrus multi-attacks.
Letting the hunt begin.
Oh, he takes me out of the fight for 2 turns. That's so... Why though? But why though? You're not really doing much. I guess you could go for a crit, maybe. Could use the
Better than a
leg
snare.
of a trap on him again, in theory, so that way he'll go last in the turn, so that way I can shrek him a little longer, quicker. And that's going to replay for another time, so that's doing 6 turns. So he's got like 10 turns of that before he dies. And that was if he was at full health, which he isn't at this point. And that keeps almost dying to this, so we may as well go ahead and throw the deflection on her. 2 elemental attacks.
I will reflect your
Well, she
bones.
only needs 1 for now. And with the slumber arrow, not that it'll matter because it's a boss, but yeah. Hey, come back just to... Ow. Alright, he
If
didn't
thou
double up.
darest.
That's good. Hunter skills, we just gotta... Our accuracy is still up, so Rain of Arrows should be putting in work. Or not. It must just be a set accuracy, because if I increase my accuracy for like basically the rest of this fight, I'm still missing. Like, I know she's under leveled, so maybe that's also playing into it still, but
A
jeez.
tempest of ice
Ow.
shall rain.
I think Alphen actually just plays BP bot here, so that
My turn.
that way Ophelia can keep giving Cyrus multiple turns of multi-hits so he can DPS and then heal where need be.
Healing.
I think that's how we do this
All right.
here. Because this gives us 2 back each time.
Try
And we
this.
have, like, infinite. Oh, we only got 1 that time.
Letting the
Or
hunt
maybe we only
begin.
got 1 that. Just go ahead and Rain of Arrows will boost. Oh. That guarantees the break.
My turn now.
Cyrus lost his ability to hit the multi-times, but now, thanks to us giving BP back, now we can go ahead and give him his multi-hits back yet again.
Bring out the flame.
I think this is how we want to do this fight.
Letting
Is
the
just let
hunt
Cyrus
begin.
handle everything here. His defense is down right now, which is what we're looking for. Just keep late trapping him, I guess, so that way I can go ahead and always keep going first.
Better than a snare.
An interesting dynamic.
Cyrus, do the thing.
A tempest of ice shall rain.
Oh, I lost my damage increase on him because of Alpha not being
Here
here.
goes
That's
nothing.
great. He's not broken anymore next turn. We may as well go ahead and give him his buffs back again, his elemental attack buffs. That is. Got the patience proc. Beautiful. I don't even need to use BP for this. I can just go concoction, soothing dust, essence of pomegranate, and give him his BP back. Some of it, anyways. I thought it was giving us 2, but I guess not. Dragon Fire, got the reflection. So it does just sit there until it gets used. I would hope that would be the case. I could also see it not working that way at times. This is gonna take 4 block off immediately and still do
A tempest of
1600
ice
damage
shall rain.
to
Ye cats.
and you go ahead and just keep giving people BP back. Restores HP, prevents all status ailments. Yeah, that's pretty good. Doesn't work for me right now, but
Try
I mean,
this.
it's pretty good for what it is.
Well then,
You still have plenty of turns for the time being, so you can go ahead and just heal us.
bring about a miracle of healing.
Letting the hunt begin.
And you're gonna go ahead and just keep using,
Holding back nothing.
just keep breaking his shield for us. You're just gonna be our shield breaker for this fight. No patience proc for me there, that's fine.
All right.
Because Alphen's gonna do it. He still has 6 turns of elemental attack up, that'll work. He's in yellow, I should probably be going for that Bewildering Grace soon. This is gonna hurt.
Lesson begins. A tempest of ice shall rain.
Yeah, 10,000 damage in a turn?
Tempest of ice
Oh.
shall rain.
My turn now.
He should definitely be in red for that. And he is. And this will reset the amount of turns? Or is it gonna add to it?
Letting my arrow
It
fly
added
in
to it.
true.
Beautiful. You want to keep going ahead and leg trapping this guy.
Yeah, better than a snare.
That way we can more or less
Letting my
consistently
arrow
keep
fly
breaking
true.
him. Take aim, I guess. I mean, I don't think we really
Never
need the
miss it.
accuracy increase for magic. But in case I need Alphen, then
What next?
break him. It would have been really nice to be able to like capture bosses and whatnot. You definitely could have done something cool with that. I feel like it's a missed opportunity. It could have been broken though, for sure. Like, don't get me wrong, but it would have been cool at the very least. Continual HP? Sure, why not? I was thinking that was going to be for everyone and not just her. Awkward.
What next?
Alright, Cyrus, continue to do your thing with those multi-hits. I gotta go for the Bewildering Grace here, which might just get me killed, but Ophelia goes next, so she can save us. So long as I don't roll the one combination that will get me killed in this fight.
Who knows?
Although I have Revive, but then he'll just kill me. BP depleted, well that's annoying. Defeats weakened, well that's gonna get people killed. SP recovery, sure, why not? Job points times 5, let's go.
I'll not be defeated.
He did the thing. Alright, well, somebody has to live through this attack here, so I definitely need to put a shield on, I guess myself, because I can definitely use Revive for you. Because he's definitely using Dragonfire. Yeah, you knew that was coming. With that defense decrease. Yeah. Swept away. No, 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 no. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, jeez.
We have only
Monk
begun
ass.
to fight.
Oh, boy.
We have only begun to
I
fight.
forgot he has double revive.
Yes.
That did heal her the full. Right. I need my better heal. And, like, actually, my better heal, though. Essence of Grace.
Try this.
What next?
Oh boy, now you're gonna attack. I kinda need you to, like, heal people, but also I kinda need you to break this guy. We are not losing that times 5 job points, I refuse. I adamantly refuse. Okay, like this man has to be broken though is the thing. If I get a second serving, I can break him here. And this is... No, jeez. Wait a minute. If this doesn't work out, I think I'm dead. Cyrus has the rewind. That's okay. Yeah, he can break. Okay, good. Cyrus, do the thing. Jeez. We got the 5 times job, boys. I refuse to lose like this. Ophelia's dying grace before she got swept away somewhere.
Beginning.
Oh boy. Okay, you just need to heal people.
Using this.
Alright, that's pretty good HP. Cyrus, you have to keep doing damage. You don't have the replay. And you gotta heal. We just gotta go heal the item. Like, you gotta live through this. One of you. Ophelia came back, okay. He didn't use Dragonfire there, I guess because he swept me away. I think we more or less won here at this point. Like, I can't imagine he has that much more HP, and now that I have Ophelia back, we have healing and the ability to buff Cyrus's damage like crazy thanks to the double attacks. Go for second serving plus the boost. No, we want to give BP here. So that way Cyrus can attack more through Ophelia. And that way his attacks do more because he'll have more BP. Yeah, that's what we want.
Helfric, bringer of the flame.
Okay, and he has just enough to break here
What
too.
next?
Although Hanet should hopefully be able to break here for us.
Raining arrows up on them.
Are you?
nothing.
It's fine. Alphen will do it for us then. Main continuing to be a main class. Alright, Cyrus, I need you to do the thing though. Like this man's gotta go. There we go. Alright. Easy.
Not bad.
Alright, so removing one of my party members from the fight was pretty gross. 2,500 job points. You love to see it. Cyrus sitting at a cool almost 7,500. Ophelia at 8K. Bruh. She's basically gonna max out a second class as soon as she gets given one. Alright, well, we lived. Definitely a harder one. I still feel like the Alphen boss fight so far
Is
from
it
Chapter
so?
3 was the hardest so far. Is it done? Have I slain a dragon? Yes, we did. And Lindy sat back on the bench as per usual. This must be the Herb of Grace. Oh, yes, let's only pick one of them. Let's not, take everything. On the off chance that it decides to want to petrify us multiple times or anything. Rawr.
Come in, Linda.
That's alright. The monsters are gathering here. The dragon that rolled us for it has been slain.
Not yet.
They will not attack us, not for a while yet. Come, Linda, Susanna will be waiting word for us. Now that I have the herb, I can finally face Red Eye and save Master from that dreadful curse.
Found the herb, did you?
That we did.
Thou waited for me? Susanna only asked thee to show us the way in.
I have my own mind. A man can tarry where he likes, can't he?
Ooh.
Of course he can.
Anyway, I'm done tarrying. Suppose I'll go on ahead.
I most appreciate your concern.
Well, I just...
Oh, what an absolute ladies' man, this one.
What a strange man.
Ah, yeah, so strange. Into the house we go.
Oh?
There she is, found the herb of grace, did you?
I'll do what I
There,
can.
give it to me. It needs to be brewed for a spell before it'll work right.
Thou hast my thanks.
Convenient that you know
And
that potion. So, how did it feel to slay your first dragon? You knew it was in there. How you know it was there? Listen, dear, if you couldn't slay that dragon, you wouldn't have had a Cinder's hope in a blizzard of surviving an encounter with Red Eye. How do you know all this?
You are...
Doubt they're not a woman that coatheth her words in sugar, aren't they? Never see much point in it, my dear. I mean, definitely for certain circumstances, sure. Now, why don't you tell me about that dragon while we wait for the herb? As thou wishes. And then so my Ophelia got blown around and almost got me killed.
Indeed.
Well, I never. So tell me, dear, how does it feel to tell the tale?
Well,
I was never much for talking. It was Master who taught me how to weave swords. Oh, that lad was a tongue-tied fool in his youth as well. This and that. He could scarcely put two words together. I just, kind of feel semi-attacked by that one as I do this commentary, but okay. It's all right. We'll get better over time. Surely it was not that bad.
Indeed.
Trust me, dear, what great eloquency he now possesses was drummed into him by yours truly. I'd think twice before you tell him your tale. He might be jealous to hear you speak so beautiful.
well, well.
'Tis true that he doth not enjoy being shown up in anything. There you go, this should do the trick. You be sure to drink it all in one gulp the moment Red Eye's foul curse strikes.
Thou hast
I
my
have to
thanks.
wait to be struck by petrification to then drink it, and okay, sure. What?
Oh dear.
Too soon for that. You can thank me once Sansa is back to his old self again.
Understood.
Very well. Herb of Grace times 10. Times 10. Wait, it's actually consumable, so I'm gonna get screwed. I actually have to use petrification removal in that fight and I only get 10 uses. I guess it can't spam it that much then, though 10 uses is a decent amount. But that also means if I run out of those and I get petrified, I guess I'm soft lock screwed then? Like, okay, that's certainly a choice. They probably turn down the amount of times it'll actually petrify you then. Like, certainly it will, because otherwise why would they give it to you, right? But it's not gonna be spamming it, basically, at times 10. What is it, Alpha? No, nothing. Just admiring the compound and in this potion. The old lady knows how to brew 'em, that's for sure. How does thou judge in a mess and then be good or bad? Oh, that's easy. It's right here. Why art thou poking me in the chest? Oh my, Alphin. Oh, now what? FBI, open up. Because I'm making a point. The answer's in here, get it? And you're poking her in the chest. Well, isn't that just my inconvenient, Alphin? Cancelled. A good medicine has heart and soul. The heart and soul of the one that made it, and that old lady has oodles of both. I see. Else could have just said that without the poking. Yeah, but well, looks like you're not that guy, Alphin. Feels bad, man. Well, I should definitely heal after that, because I will absolutely forget if I don't do it before I leave the area. There we go. That's trigger this chapter then.
You are Hanet?
That's me.
I am, and thou one of the Knights Ardent.
At your service. I bear word from Lady Eliza. It is about the fiend, Red Eye.
This voice actor sounds familiar, I'm just saying. Is it the narrator dude from Catherine? No way, is it really? It definitely has that ring.
Found it.
I gotta hear more of it now.
Yes, near the desert city of Marceline. She awaits you there.
This is 100% the narrator from Catherine. Like, if it would blow my mind if it was, actually. I've heard that narrator so much when we were originally playing that game. Especially when we did, what, like 3 of the 4 playthroughs of that game? I think I got a majority of the endings. Although I think there's like 14, but then after a while you have to answer questions very specifically in order to get certain endings. But we got like 3 or 4 of them. It was a long time ago that I did that stream, but man, it was a good game. I definitely got wrecked plenty of times in it. But it was fun nonetheless.
So soon?
But yes.
Yes.
I got people
it
to
is time.
save.
I apologize for any burden I may have caused thee.
My pleasure, dear. There's always room under this roof for my favorite granddaughter. The burden of family is no burden at all.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that one.
Thank thee.
To a certain degree, Grandma, okay? To a certain degree.
Looking after her, Alaic.
Oh,
You don't have to tell me. That is my duty, and it will be done.
Indeed.
Hannah, dear, for all your cleverness, you are as naive as a babe in the woods.
well, glad to see that Hannette is also clueless when it comes to this stuff. You know, at least we got a little bit of equality for once. What? Now it's not only the dudes that don't get it, now a lady actually doesn't get it? Whoa, are we getting some equality in here?
You're a pretty girl. If not the beauty I was in my younger days.
Oh, really, Grandma? Really? Is now the time for this? Is she though? I mean, maybe it's just the huntress outfit that's not really doing her that much favors right now. Maybe that's it. You still don't get it, Hannette?
I will hold you up with my prattle no longer. Go in safety, my dear.
She still don't get it.
Thank thee. When the hunt is done, I shall return, and Master with me.
And so does Hannette leave still snow behind her. Her quest has now become a hunt. To save her master, she must slay the beast they call Red Eye. With this knowledge, she strides towards her next destination. The city of Marsalim, surrounded by the sand of sunlands. Alright. Surely we have enough BP to start getting people's ultimate skills with that really often. Alright, that's Cyrus. He's finished with Apothecary now. Ophelia's already done Apothecary. I guess we can give it over to Hanette now because her ultimate skills had now. Okay, so we switch Cyrus back to the standard form. Hanette can now become an Apothecary, which just seems so wrong for her, but it's okay. Get Last Stand, get a Revive, get Poison, get Amputation. Well, that was nice. Basically, almost more or less immediately finished the Apothecary for the base level stuff. Ophelia, you've already been one, so it doesn't really matter for you to do it. Would have been nice for you to finish Dancer, and then I could have gave it off to one of the other two, but that's okay. Right, okay, so that's Hanette's done. So, Chapter 3-wise, what do we still have left? We have Therian's, Cyrus's, and Ophelia's, and that's it. Alright, so Therian, Cyrus, or Ophelia. Cyrus's is the highest at 40 between the three. Therian's is only 36. Maybe we just do Therian's then? Maybe we do Therian's. There's still so many like side dungeons I need to do and whatnot. Or like ones that we went to but we never ended up being able to do them because the boss just didn't decide to show up and whatnot. At some point we'll have to do them. But that'll have to wait until the next one. Alright, so now the question is Therian, Cyrus, or Ophelia? I guess we do Therian? Yeah, sure, why not? We can do Therian in the next one. Alright, so we'll be doing Therian's Chapter 3 in the next one. Appreciate you guys for watching. As for the fight itself, it was definitely a bit more of a spooky one. The dragon's AoE, thankfully we had a lot of his weaknesses, so it definitely didn't go as bad as it could have gone. The losing of an actual straight-up character in that fight is extremely evil. Especially if they end up blowing away your healer like they did to Ophelia in my run there. Thankfully, we were able to live through that attack and be able to hold out long enough for her to come back to start healing us. It turns out when you have like 3 healers in your parties, that's pretty good for that. We did actually get to see the Veil actually come into play for us for once on a boss fight. Though it was relatively minimal due to the fact that he didn't spam Dragonfire as much as I thought he was going to. And also the fact that I can only place it on one person. That is until I stack it with Primrose's skill. And then all the skills become AoE instead of single target, in which case you could definitely choose magical boss fights in that way for the fact that the Veil will reflect. And that will definitely make more or less purely magic fights. Doesn't really exist, but ones that are more based around magic fights, that was definitely a winning combo right there. At least in terms of keeping your people alive. But yeah, that hasn't really played out for us so far as of yet, mostly because Primrose has generally been in our back pocket for a while now. Not that I don't like using her, although now that I have Bewildering Grace as a secondary job, having a straight-up dancer is kind of... the experience has definitely been lessened. Like, once you have it as a secondary job, I don't know if I would keep dancer in the party is the thing, because the overall skills are not all that great. You have dark damage. Your summons are hit or miss. There's definitely better summons than others, so then it's like I'm basically working with the summon, dark damage, and a buff bunch of buffs, and people are gonna be like, but the buffs, like, don't get me wrong, like, merchant is still works, like, it's not even close in comparison. But the keeper and the main party, when I could just have dancer as a secondary job, so get access to welder, grace, and buffs, like, I think it's just better as a secondary job. Kinda like merchant, but even then, merchant just seems like a purely farming class, more or less. People will probably fight me in the comments about that one, but like, I don't know, merchant is just not it. You know, like, of the classes I have, I mean, huntress over warrior. I mean, they're both pretty much the same thing, just different weapon types. I guess I would still take huntress over warrior. Apothecary is like more or less right in the middle, like more or less a jack of all trades, master of none sort of scenario. Thief is alright, kind of right there with it. Scholar just seems the best. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just a me thing. Maybe I'm biased to mages, I don't know, but multi-hit AoEs, multiple elemental coverages, like, it's pretty good. And the ability to scope out weaknesses on bosses is good. But, yeah, enough ranting. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I guess we will be doing Therians, Chapter 3 in the next one. See ya.